All right, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Epic Chiro Kids. Today, we have an offensive lineman that plays at Tulane. He has been a patient since he's 14 years old. He was playing at Destrehan. He came into the office. After that, the next 2 years, they went on to the semifinals. And then finally, his senior year at Destrehan, they won a state championship here in Louisiana. At that year and several years at Destrehan, Mr. Landry got all state, all district, all metro. Now he's playing at Tulane. First 2 years at Tulane, they made it to the conference championship. So he's doing big things. He also has a clothing line he started the last couple years called All On You Apparel. You can check him out on Instagram. He has a page for his clothing line, and he also has a page personally called Cannon Up Next. And so now we're going to toss it to Mr. Landry and just ask him, what do you like about coming into DNA Chiropractic?
What I like about coming into DNA Chiropractic, it's just a family vibe. I mean, every time I come in, it's just all laughs and smiles, and we just talk and catch up every time. And I love the fact that I have a supportive family here. It's like they can come out and support me at games or whatever it may be. But I mean, ever since my first day, it's always just been a cool environment to be in, and I mean, it really helped me a lot. Honestly, just coming in and getting adjustments or decompressing if this was hurting from practice that week or a game last week. Just a recovery process. This is a part of the recovery process to me, and it's just great, man. Y'all come check it out. Seriously.
That's awesome, Landry. Well, we're gonna head in the treatment room now, show you what it looks like when we decompress the spine, because he's always lifting heavy and just going all out on the field. So now we're gonna head to the treatment room.
All right, well this morning we've got Mr. Landry Cannon in the house from Tulane and formerly Destrehan, and we're gonna realign his spine, do some traction, decompression. He's lifting heavy in the gym, he's throwing people around on the field, and so now we're gonna put him into a position where his body is distributing all that stress evenly across the joints, just to keep him in the game for a long time, because you gotta do all the preventative things, and then you gotta do the maintenance afterwards if you're gonna be in it for the long term. Because running full speed when you're at the level of athleticism these guys are these days, it's quite a difference from the game I played back in the 90s. We're seeing freshmen do things that seniors were doing, and some of them were coming in blowing records that haven't even been accomplished before. This gentleman's had injuries in the past, but right now he's just doing peak performance. And so we're going to find what we find, realign it, and the power that made the body heals the body. When there's less stress on it, it happens a little bit faster. And so again, if anything's tender, sir, just let me know. But we're going to start at the pelvis, which is the foundation of the spine. We're going to go up in here, just assess for movement, make sure nothing's fixated, and then get him back in the game. Really excited to see the future because it's looking pretty bright. Might have to put some shades on, huh? I think we've seen some pretty dominating performances. Of course, this man just plays where they win. He doesn't really go places where they don't win, and maybe it's because he's there that they're winning. But I don't think he's ever had a chance to know what it's like to have a losing season. Is that true, sir? Have you, I mean, Destrehan's probably won 40% of the last championships in 5A, maybe 40% is an exaggeration. Yeah, that's all y'all do. So now we're gonna just kind of therapeutically loosen up some of these supporting tissues around the spine so we don't have to put as much force in there, because when I met him, I might have been able to lift with him, but those days are over with. But for the most part, chiropractic is a thing that is about symmetry. And if we can evenly divide gravity, when we add all that weight to it, the joints just hold up better. And you got to feel sorry for his opponents. But he might give them our number after the game. I don't know. They don't want to do nothing before the game. All joking aside, it's just nice to see people live the best life and to thrive, because I think there's a culture that's kind of associated with winning. It's what you do when you're not playing the game, the preparation, how you prepare with nutrition, and just try to stay ahead of injuries, because if you run into an iron wall or a brick wall, you got to do it again the next down. And I think the long term is maybe 15 to 25 more years of domination. And then I think he's wanting to go into to the business world, be a mogul out there, and who knows, maybe replace Sean. I don't know, we might have to edit that out. We don't want Diddy getting mad. So, but this clothing line, man, that's one of the things I'm the most excited about, because we knew you were an athlete. I just didn't know how cerebral you were coming out there, understanding that your body's at its peak, but your brain can stay at its peak your whole life, whereas there's going to be a time to retire, go in the Hall of Fame. I think it's Canton, Ohio, is the NFL Hall of Fame, man, and it'd be nice if you could play for the Saints, just so we don't have to travel as far. But we enjoy supporting people, and you've supported us since before I had gray hair, I think. We were in two different buildings. We've been in two different offices since we met you, man. It's been nice seeing you grow up. Take a breath in for me, sir, and then breathe all the way out. When we get all that air out of there, we're going to follow you in and just realign that vertebrae so you don't have to put anything that knocks the wind out of you. Another breath in, sir, and then breathe all the way out. But watching you grow, I mean, you were never small. Are you, you think you topped out? You think you're going to get another inch or two? Or
I hope so.
You eating your Wheaties? They have a pretty good nutrition program for you, or is that kind of self-driven, or is there a lot of help?
Nah, me and well fed up there, man.
Oh, nice. Take a breath in for me and all the way out. Get all in there. You definitely look like you've had a steak or two. Let me have you turn on your side, either facing me or face the other way, sir. We're just going to realign your pelvis and hips. And we'll spot you. We got a fancy table, but no guardrails. This knee's going to come up towards your belly. We're just going to twist you like a pretzel, man. Representing your clothing line in here, man. You can slowly turn and face that way. But I know I'm being jealous when I say I want the shirt you have. But I love gray and black and red, man, because I'm a Michael Jordan is the GOAT generation, you know. And I'm going to say that maybe you're the GOAT in football, man. We'll see. You can lay on your back where you face up. The offensive line was a position I played as well, but I never did thrive like you are, but I have a feeling that's because of the work you put into it. They don't give it away. Yes. And your athleticism is only, I think, second to your drive. And I think the sky's the limit when you come back in town and park the helicopter on the levee. Get that police escort to let you walk across the street, sir. But I guess in maybe 3 more years, we'll be watching you more, because we're already getting to see you on TV.
No doubt.
And I think the Tulane Green Wave, I think you're going to get a big old ring to go with that Destrehan ring. You're going to get right in here, and then right about there, sir. So we're just going to realign that vertebrae. And we're going to come right above it. Realign this area through here. And then my wife is the soft tissue expert when it comes to getting the muscles and ligaments and everything to be in the correct position so the bones don't go crooked again. So that's pretty much it in this room. We're going to go next door.
So this part, we're going to go ahead and put our stem pads to loosen these muscles in his lower back that attach to the pelvis. And so if we can get these muscles to loosen up, typically our adjustments will last longer. Those bones will stay in alignment. The nerves will feel better, so you won't have as much pain. And most people don't think about this association, but every muscle in your body is controlled by the nerve going to that muscle. So if we can get the muscles to relax and the nerve to function better, then typically you will perform better on the field. So Landry, just let me know when you start feeling that stem.
All right.
And let me know when it's enough for you.
Go right there.
All right, so we're gonna run this stem. Sometimes we put ice or heat. If he's not hurting, typically we'll put heat to loosen those muscles, and then we'll come back and do some muscle scraping.
I just started.
So his stem just got done running. We put a little bit of heat over his back just to get these muscles to loosen up. I'm just gonna spread some of the solution out. And then this is Graston technique or muscle scraping. We're just gonna get into these tight muscles, loosen them up. If it wasn't on YouTube, we go a little bit lower into the glutes just to try to get those muscles that attach on that SI joint looser, and that just helps that pelvis hold the alignment. So just like you do an alignment on your car to keep your car from pulling one side to the other, when we align a spine and get the muscles to relax, now when he goes in the game and he's pushing those guys around on the offensive line, his back's feeling better, he's performing better. And so we would dig deep into these muscles in his spine and then deep in the glutes. And then after we do the muscle scraping, we're gonna have Mr. Landry flip onto his back. So now we're gonna show you what our PIR stretches kind of look like. First, we would go into a hamstring stretch. So I'm gonna go down, kind of support his knee here, go to where he feels tension. You tell me where you feel tension about there, Landry, and go a little more. Oh, good, you got some good loose hamstrings. So this is pretty good for a big guy. Now what we're gonna have him do is just push straight against me for a second. So 1, 2, and then relax for me. And we can take that muscle even farther. And we'll do this 2 more times. So push against me, Landry, 1, 2, and relax. And last one, push against me, 1, 2, and relax. So I can definitely tell his back was probably feeling pretty good because that is a really good hamstring stretch. So now we're gonna go down and over into that IT band, into those glutes. So just contract against me 1 second, 1, 2, now relax. And we'll go a little bit farther. And one more, push against me, 1, 2, and we'll take it a little bit farther. So now we're gonna go ahead and bend that knee, and we're gonna get up, and this will get a little bit of the quads, hamstring, and deep into that hip. So I'm kind of going into Mr. Landry's body just so we can get deep into that hip and stretch all those muscles. And now we're gonna go up and over to his opposite shoulder, and we typically would have the patient doing these on his own at home. And the last one, we're gonna hit that hip flexor and see how tight that is. Kind of counter stretch from that pelvis. And push against my hand, 1, 2, relax. And push against my hand, 1, 2, relax. And the very last one, keep your foot there, bend your knee on this side, Landry, and this will go all the way deep into that lower back, getting down around that L5 SI joints. And so that is our stretch session for today. We would do the other leg too. Well, thanks for joining us today on Epic Chiro Kids with our 3rd episode, Epic Athletes. We had a great time with Landry Cannon today. We also learned he has his own landscaping business. So this guy is doing big things on the field, in the classroom, in the business world. Don't forget to go to Instagram. Go ahead and like his apparel page. All On You Apparel is his clothing line. He does his own artwork and everything, and he's doing big things on the field. We can't wait to go to the next game and see Tulane play. So we're gonna let Mr. Landry end our session here today.
Hey man, y'all go tap that like button and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Y'all tap in.
Keep being epic.